Good day, viewers, specifically the smallholder farmers. The training today is on the rapid multiplication of plantain and banana suckers. Plantain, with the botanical name Musa paradisiaca, is a major source of carbohydrates for millions of people in Africa and some other parts of the world. Plantain and bananas are grown in more than 120 countries, in backyard or in mixed cropping system by smallholder farmers. The production of plantain suckers is aimed at maintaining and sustaining a high level of plantain production. Our instructor today is Mr. Peter, a highly experienced horticulturist. Mr. Peter will also give an insight into the raising and production of citrus seedlings. Happy viewing. We want to go into multiplication of plantain from the corm. Okay. So what is it you are holding now?
I'm holding a plantain corm.
Okay.
Yeah. And
do you start this for the multiplication of plantain?
Plantain, yes.
Okay, please, how do you go about it?
Yeah.
This is for the benefit of our smallholder farmers,
yes,
so that they can practice this on their own in their farms,
yes,
to multiply plantain.
Yeah. Before you harvest a plantain corm like this, you must have constructed your bed at least 1 meter wide, and the length as you decide to make it. You can take the length in how you want it. So when you harvest a corm like this, you now bring it down and split it into smaller pieces. So you watch me as I do it.
So I will ask, what are the things guiding the procedure for your splitting? What are the things that has to be in the initial material that you cut?
When you are splitting it,
okay,
you will not allow the tissue inside to be thick. It must be light.
The tissue must not be thick.
Yes.
Too thick, but
yes,
light.
Yes. That's how you see me removing part of it out to throw it away.
What should be at the back?
The back should be where you have nodes.
Okay, nodes.
Yes.
I will say a node here. Point to a node here, please.
This is one. This is one. This is where it will start sprouting.
Okay. So there should be nodes. There should be nodes.
Yes.
On the back.
Yes.
Of each split.
Yes. So this is how we do it. So after splitting to the level like this, you now use a bowl. You take a bowl and fetch water inside it.
Okay.
After the splitting of the plantain comes, you now pour water inside a bowl like this. Then measure 2 of this.
What's the name of this?
This is a fungifos.
Fungifos.
Yes. But you can use benlate as well.
Fungifos of benlate.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you measure 2 of this and put it inside a bowl. Then measure half tin of milk of insecticide and put it inside it as well. Stir it together. Thereafter, you now pack your plantain. This now you have sliced and put them inside the water. Like this. Then allow them to soak for at least 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yes.
With the chemical.
With the chemical. Before removing them to where you want to shade dry them for at least 24 hours before planting them on the bed. Because this is plantain. It has much water. On the bed there, after construction of the bed, you plant in rows. The bed must be drilled across. Then you bury the something on rows. Thereafter you cover with sand. Within a month you see them sprouting. That is it. Through these nodes you can get as much as 6 or 8 in a racing like this. At least 6 or 8 you can get on one. So this will give you much plantain than the one you plant through suckers. That is it. You know, when you uproot sucker beside a plantain, you are condemning the mother. That is it. But we use this method to preserve the parent plant of plantain.
Yeah, but
in a bed like this, you just do it this way and bury it. Cover it with sand. Cover it with sand.
All right.
That is it. On a row.
Another technique in the raising and production of plantain sucker is the heat method, which should be practiced as shown in the demonstration.
It is the other way around.
Yes.
You use a spear sucker like this.
Okay.
And that spear sucker will be peeled up around like this. In the process of peeling, you will see a node here and the other node will be here as well. So you will peel it to a level. At that level you cut off this sucker like this.
Can we demonstrate that one here with this one? Can we demonstrate with this? Or you don't want to destroy this?
No, not that I don't want to destroy it.
Okay.
Okay.
Which method? What do you call this method? All right.
This is a method, is a multiplication method,
True. Okay.
but it's the one we use in sawdust.
Okay. Yes. All right.
So you first of all peel it like this. You know I finished peeling. Yes. So you now be removing the layers like this. You see that these are nodes.
Right.
These are nodes. That the plant will be germinating through. Yes.
All this?
Yes. All these are nodes.
This one?
Yes. That the plant will be germinating through.
Okay.
You now put another one like this.
On top of that one?
Yes. In what we are doing, you now continue like this again. From here to this edge, it has nodes there. So that's how you'll be doing it. You now remove it through this edge. That's it.
Where are the nodes again?
The nodes are here, inside here.
Okay. Oh,
you see them
inside here.
Yes.
So these nodes are inside this too?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one you see here, you'll be seeing them inside here.
Okay, all right.
The nodes are under here. Then you start removing it again.
So you remove everything?
That is it.
Until we get something like
to this level.
To this level.
Then you now remove this one.
I see.
And destroy the inner sap, so that it will not germinate through this place again.
Okay. Now
you now bury this one inside sawdust.
Okay.
This one doesn't need to put inside chemical. You understand me? After this process, the wet sawdust, it is there you plant this one too.
The suckers will sprout from here.
Suckers will be sprouting from here round.
How many are the average in each ring?
At least in a single one like this, you get more than 15.
More than 15?
Yes, that will sprout out of it.
Okay.
So in the process of sprouting, you use a sharp knife to be removing one by one.
One by one,
one by one, and plant in a cellophane bag.
So we can return it back into the sawdust?
Yes. After removing, you return it back to the sawdust for others to sprout out again.
Okay.
That's exactly how we
do it. So we put in the polythene filled with
topsoil.
Topsoil?
Yes. That's all. That's a simple method.
Is that the heat method?
Yes, that is the heat method.
Well, you keep this inside what?
Inside the sawdust that is sealed with the cellophane.
Okay, that's covered.
Yes.
With transparent cellophane.
Yes. So the place will be heat all through.
Once again, you are welcome to this training in the raising of horticultural crops. Mr. Peter is going to put us through in the raising of citrus. Mr. Peter, over to you.
You're welcome. Once again, before you raise any citrus, we don't just jump into raising citrus. We start from somewhere, and that is pre-nursery. In the pre-nursery, we use what we call Cleopatra mandarin to raise our rootstock. After harvesting your Cleopatra mandarin, you put them somewhere for fermentation to take place. After the fermentation, you extract the seed and wash in water. In the process of washing, you will add sand to remove what we call gum from it, so that when you shade dry, it will not gum together. After washing, you shade dry them for 2 to 3 days. In the process of shade drying, you must have been here preparing your bed. So when you prepare the bed, you bring the shade dry seed to the bed here and plant in rows. So you make your rows like this, right? Then the seed you have prepared will now be put in the rolls here and covered with sand.
What's the spacing?
It doesn't need any spacing at all. It will be close to themselves. So when you put them here...
About how many centimeters apart? Maybe about 10 centimeters apart.
It's not even an inch centimeter. It's just too close. You see the way they are germinating.
Okay.
So when you put them there, you cover them with sand. After covering them with sand, you now mulch the bed with the debris you have cleared. You mulch it so that it will retain moisture. After mulching it, you start watering thrice in a week. In the process of watering, you'll be observant of caterpillar, because caterpillar invasion is common in the dry season like this. So you'll be watering it thrice in a week. If you see any trace of caterpillar, you use insecticide, put it inside watering can containing water, and water them to kill the caterpillars. After 18 days, you see the seed sprouting out. That is it. The seed will be on the bed for at least 8 to 9 months here before transferring them to the main nursery where budding will take place. That is how we do. They are transplanted to the main nursery at the peak of the rainy season for budding to take place. After transplanting, you leave them there for a year before budding will take place. They must be up to pencil size before budding will take place on them. As simple as that.
So the period of operation now, the seeds will be planted in beds as we are having them?
As from October.
For how long? From October?
Yes.
For how long?
It will be on the bed there for at least 9 to 8 months.
8
to 9 months.
8 to 9 months. Okay.
Before transferring them to the main nursery where budding will take place.
During the rainy season, maybe around June, July.
Yes.
And then it will be there in the nursery for 1 year.
Before budding.
Before budding.
Yes. They will grow up to a pencil size before budding will take place on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that is the permanent?
No. After budding, you can decide to transfer them to your major orchard or you sell to customers. As simple as that. Depending on the variety you want to use to bud on them that you will use.
So altogether, How long does it take from planting to the time it will be available?
From the main nursery to the time
have?
it will be available for sales, it will be 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Yes. That is it. That is the maximum. 2.5 years.
2.5 years maximum.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
This one is how many months?
These ones were planted, I think, early this year.
Early this year?
And because we were late in harvesting the fruits.
Okay,
That's why they were planted early this year.
But, Mr. Peter, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We encourage our smallholder farmers to practice this